afternoon and welcome everyone. If you could please hold your applause until every speech is done and every student's name is called, we would greatly appreciate it. Good afternoon and welcome. Area Superintendent Ms. Karen Cox, Chief Talent Officer Mr. Ron Wade, School Board Representative for District 7 Ms. Julia Bernath, Deputy Superintendent Mr. Patrick Burke, Principal Dr. Lisa Stubbe, North Springs faculty, staff, friends, and family, and last but not least, welcome class of 2013. Congratulations, guys. We started from the bottom, and now we're here. But how exactly did we get here? Just yesterday, we were wide-eyed freshmen, slapping people with our backpacks and clinching our agendas whenever we left the classroom. We survived our first research papers, breakups, and school performances. As a class, we've made ourselves legendary. We took North Springs above and beyond through our academic achievement, talents in the arts, and overall awesomeness. And let's be honest, no class can wander the halls as aimlessly as us. We're just that cool. From our overzealous spirit during homecoming to the frequent trips to CVS and hanging out at Steak and Shake. These were happy moments in our lives, but my, how the time has flown. Today, the relationships we've made these past 4 years are vivid and fresh within our hearts and minds. But over time, they may become a blur. Life kind of happens like that. As Ferris Bueller once said, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. So as we prepare to close this chapter of our lives, cherish the time you spent as a North Springs Spartan. And from now until your clock stops ticking, use it to the fullest. Become the CEOs, athletes, 2 Chainz, Steve Jobs, and Will Smiths of tomorrow. Grab life by the wheel, stomp on the gas, and never look back.
Seniors Adrian Estefan and Rebecca Galanti will now share inspiring thoughts.
The Sunscreen song comes from an article written by Mary Schmitz for the Chicago Tribune in 1997.
If I could offer you, ladies and gentlemen of the graduating class, if I could offer you only one tip for the future, sunscreen would be it.
The long-term benefits of sunscreen have been proved by scientists, whereas the rest of my advice has no basis more reliable than my own meandering experience. I will dispense this advice now.
Enjoy the power and beauty of your youth. Never mind, you will not recognize the power and beauty of your youth until they have faded.
But trust me, in 20 years, you'll look back at photos of yourself and recall in a way you can't grasp now how much possibility lay before you and how fabulous you really looked.
Remember that worrying is as effective as trying to solve an algebra equation by chewing bubblegum. The real troubles in your life are apt to be things that never cross your worried mind.
Do one thing every day that scares you.
Sing.
Don't be reckless with other people's hearts. Don't put up with people who are reckless with yours.
Floss.
Don't waste your time on jealousy. Sometimes you're ahead, sometimes you're behind. The race is long, and in the end, it's only with yourself.
Remember the compliments you receive and forget the insults.
Don't feel guilty if you don't know what you want to do with your life. The most interesting people I know didn't know at age 22 what they wanted to do. Some of the most interesting 40-year-olds I know still don't.
Get plenty of calcium.
Whatever you do, don't congratulate yourself too much, or berate yourself either. Your choices are half chance. So are everyone else's.
Dance, even you have nowhere to do so but in your own living room.
Read the directions, even if you don't follow them.
Call your parents often, you don't know how much you'll miss them.
Be nice to your siblings. They are the best link to your past and the people most likely to stick with you in the future.
Understand that friends come and go, but for the precious few you hold on to. Work hard to bridge the gaps in geography and lifestyle, because the older you get, the more you'll need your old friends.
Travel.
Accept the certain inalienable truths. Prices will rise, politicians will philander, and you too will get old.
Respect your elders.
Don't expect anyone else to support you. Maybe you have a trust fund, and maybe you have a wealthy spouse, but you never know when either one might run out.
Be careful whose advice you buy, but be patient with those who supply it. Advice is a form of nostalgia. Dispensing it is a way of fishing the past from the disposal, wiping it off, painting over the ugly parts, and recycling it for more than it's worth.
But trust me on the sunscreen.
Congrats, graduates, and great success.
The North Springs Charter High School senior chorus members will now perform an original work.